We open up into the aisle as I struggle to figure out which dinosaur I want to play. It's crazy, for a really long time I have no idea what I was doing, but I eventually settled on the raptor. After picking a skin that I've had preset for a while now, I ended up spawning in West Rail Access. I then proceed to pick my first mutation, and also, I need to get an understanding of what's going on around me and get my priorities straight. First things first, I need food. While trying to assess the situation, I ran upon a couple of dialos. I thought it smart to stay back and keep my distance, of course, because there's no way in hell I can take on those two. Well, not yet, and most definitely not alone. But don't worry, these two goofballs play a key in my story later. Up until this point, I've just been one calling and sniffing around to see if I can find food or friends. I eventually happened my way down to the beach and heard both. I was kind of sussed out. It felt like a Herrera trap. And you see how, yeah, bro, I don't know if that was just a body drop from me or what, but it looked weird. I wasn't trusting it. And I think I was too small to pull out the organs, or maybe somebody was already there and they pulled them out or whatever. But yeah, this whole situation was super sketch. I started smelling some S that was actually on my diet, so I wanted to try to go to it because the lines wasn't working. I think it was glitched. It ended up being a Carno body, and I was even more sketched out about this because it was beside a mountain, and so I knew if there was gonna be a Herrera, it would be there. I tried to tear up the body up more to try to get some organs. I think that was plucked out too. So I think I was just late to the party. That bad feeling never left. Like it was just something eating at me. Like this things were too good for me, a solo Raptor player, and I had to get a vantage point. And sure enough, there goes one of the two. There goes dumb, and I'm looking for dumber. And right about now, I'm thinking to myself, surely these guys can be sensible. There's enough food to go around. I am just a fresh spawn solo raptor. Surely they have a heart. Surely they just don't want me dead, right? Like, surely they would like me to at least have a chance of life. But I know the eye on the players. There's a fat chance that's going to happen. So I need to be able to reposition so I'm able to run as soon as possible. I need to be able to get away at a moment's notice. Now I'm asking myself, did they see me? They probably did because I blend in just about as, yeah, like not at all. But I'm thinking maybe they think I dropped, maybe I got away. And then at this point, we lock eyes, and I pretty much know what's about to go down. Trust me, bro, I hardly believe it myself, but I live to see another day, surprisingly. I hid in this tree for a little bit while the scary noises passed by, and then I finally heard it. Dillos were still near, but I opted in for having companionship and safety rather than toughing this out on my own as I've been doing. I eventually traveled up the beach and then found him majestically standing on a rock. We honestly made fast friends, but we made friends even faster. Before I knew it, we had a full pack of 8 raptors. Sure, most of us were babies, let's be honest. Looking back at it, I still feel like I was unstoppable. Like, sure, most of us were squishy and we probably would have got one tapped at the first sign of trouble with anything. But I don't know, it felt like we ran the beach. No, bro, it felt like we ran West Access. Rail? West Rail Access? Yeah. West Rail Access. We spent a lot of time farting around and just goofing off. And we started doing the little spin thing. I think Parm do it. And I do that all the time, so I knew I had to join in, bro. It felt like fate. Can't lie. And then most of us at least, started doing it too. But it can't be all rainbows and lollipops all the time. One of us said that we were hungry, then we all got hungry. So you know what that meant. Time for a hunt. And the first thing that we hunted, well, you can guess how this is going to play out. And just like that, he's devoured, and not a trace of him is left. So, migrating from the beach more inland, my pack found more food. I don't know if they hunted this or if they just so happened to come across 2 dead bodies. Either way, on my trip inland, I did not hear a fight. So, either this was the quickest takedown on a Carno I've ever seen, or like a Herrera's pissed right now in the trees. I don't know. With a full belly, I wanted to see if anyone wanted to accompany me for some water. It's safer to go in packs, and I'm a puss pop. I'd rather not go alone if I'm being completely honest. I think most of the pack, if not all the pack, decided to come with me. Um, some of the pack relayed to us that there were 2 dilos near the pond, and there were no dinos, so I don't know why we didn't go there. But we went to attempt to drink at Herrera City, at this little pond, I guess, this little divot of water. Surprise, surprise, we didn't lose anybody. Like we didn't lose. We actually picked up a guy, to be honest. Is this mixed packing? Yeah, probably. But to be honest, we don't live long enough to enjoy it. They were talking about hunting those Dalos that were at the lake in West Rail Access earlier, and then I told them I think it's too dark to do all that. And then we happened across some trouble. Carnos in the distance. Well, not distance. They're like literally right behind us. Not gonna lie, at this point I knew I was safe. I knew the Carnos had no sight on me, and there were way bigger targets for them to be messing with. So I just kind of did my own thing and hope for the best for my pack. As selfish as that sound, but it's like, bro, I'll get one tap by everything else. So I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill. They know where home is. They know where home at. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll stop. I know you heard the little pitter patter. Look at him, bro. I'm small. I'm small, but I'm not defenseless. If you come to, oh, it's over with. It's over with. Done. And they serving up a 2-for-1 special. See, why would you show yourself? Over with. Meet your fate with Papa. I'm sorry. I'm not. Y'all try to jump me. After a successful hunt with my pack mate, I just kind of chilled around those two bodies and ate them. Um, I had to kind of dip in and out because of the Carnos, as you can hear. Kind of eat around them as they completely demolished and dismantled my pack, raptor by raptor. Before we knew it, we were only four. Our raptor pack was cut in half, and we were kind of distraught on what to do. Like, we were good on food. It was a pretty bad situation. It was a pretty bad situation, I can't lie. We were good on food. Um, so at least we had that going for us. But now it was just kind of like the morale was down. It's like, where do we go from here? I guess it was up to me to take charge, so I had to inform them of my kill. Because I knew there had to at least be someone in our pack that was hungry. And sure enough, there was. So I tried to fumble my way back to those kills. I sniffed my way around and ended up finding some unlikely guests again. Carno players, man. And I say that as a Carno main. But they always know how to ruin a good time. Looking for a new food source. I think we were down to three because one of us ended up getting off and they started resting on that rock on the beach. And to me, bro, this looks like a Dillo. Ends up being a raptor. And I get the spasms. Why me? I hear that Carno one calling, so it's like, all right, I gotta go track this guy down. Like, I at least need some S. Some S would be good right now. And then I hear him two call to something. Oh yeah, I'm out. That's a grown ass Carno. You've killed enough of my people today. Oh no! I may have stand corrected. I then proceed to sit on this rock for a really long time, one calling to my pack mates to let them know that I'm still alive and to where to meet at if they want a safe place to stay. They eventually come and we just start to listen, try to survey the land, try to regather our strength because there are Carnos everywhere, and then they call out two big dinos and we're just watching it. There's also two Carnos back there, and they spot sport. And I wanted to move for him, but sport ended up bringing those two Carnos over our direction, and you can guess what's gonna happen from here on. This went on for a long time. I then got bored and wanted to show him that this snack got a little bite back to it. I don't know, bro. I still should have hit. I don't know how he hit me, but hey, that's just my thing. That's just my thing. I then notice the stego just creeping, just watching, and I start to think to myself, he hears us screaming. He hears us. We were calling out for help, bro. He's gonna be the savior that we need, bro. He eventually makes his way over, and I feel such a sign of relief because his presence alone gives the Cardinals something else to think about. And he's chasing them off. He is my hero. He is my man's. He's like a heaven sent person, bro. A saint, if you will. What a good Herbie. What a great guy. Thanks, dude. Huh? And then he swings at me. Are you serious, bro? Are you for real? Come on. We are having a hard enough time. Life is already bad enough, bro. Can you just not do this right now? Please, bro. We just want to get off. We just want to live. Yeah. Thanks for that. All that for what? Thank you guys for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, comment what I should do next.